Hello there, my name is Kate Southall, the Courageous Inspirer Coach, and I'm here to talk about manifesting abundance. So, this is one of the areas that I love working on, and right at the moment, we're actually running a 5-day event. So, everything that we do in Freedom, Empowerment, and Impact, and what I'm best known for, is the Courageous Inspirer Coach. So, we work a lot in courage and in manifesting what we want, our desires in our life, and to have prosperity, have a mindset of prosperity, that takes courage. Yeah, it takes work and it takes courage. So this guide that we've created, which is available if you reach out, we can send it your way, is our latest guide on manifesting abundance. And I'm just going to take you through this guide. Just to touch on some of the main points, the tips that we're going to, really talk about, go a little bit deeper in. And in particular, if you reach out for this document, then you're going to have an understanding of how to work within this document. Some of these areas, for those that have been in personal growth for some time, it's going to be very familiar. For others, maybe not. Okay, so let's go through the document. All right, so we're going to work in the space of, or in a place of cultivating a prosperity mindset. Now, it's really, really important to take ownership, I guess, of your own prosperity. So, in particular, a lot of the challenges, even the one I'm doing now, it's about noticing or visualizing, creating your wealth, your richness, your abundance. What does that look like? And this is going to get you curious again about what it takes to create that prosperity mindset, and then put into practice some of the strategies or some of the ways that we in the manifesting world use. Okay. All right. So let's dive into the document. Again, if you want to reach out or ask for this document, you've just got to let us know when we post this video in the comments, and then our team will get it out to you. So, first of all, what we want to look at is embracing abundance as your natural state. So, this is a really important one, yeah. And some of the examples that I use in here is shifting your beliefs or affirmations. So, what do we mean by shifting your belief? That's around symbolic belief shift. So, that's one of the very important steps or processes in manifestation, is having a look at your mind set. Okay. And shifting it if it's in scarcity and not in abundance. Or you have a icky feeling towards money, or what's your relationship towards money? What are the limiting beliefs that you're hanging on to or you're holding on to around money, even though you're trying to ask for more of it? So we want to heal that relationship that you may have with money, and we want to let go of any limiting beliefs that are perhaps blocking your ability to receive more of it. All live in abundance. So, symbolic belief shift. There's lots of processes that you can do in that. Again, please reach out. It's something that I do love doing with all of my coaching clients, is assisting them and helping them to shift their mindset. And being a business and mindset coach, it's one of my expertise. So please reach out if you're needing assistance there. The other tip here is affirmations. So using positive affirmations to create your new reality, or to truly uh, step into, I guess, to step into the moment, to step into the future, to make that dream or desire or that want or that mindset or whatever it might be your new reality, or to let yourself, universe, whoever it is that you talk to, truly understand that it is your new reality. We use affirmations. So there's lots of affirmations that can be used here. Again, we love doing affirmation cards. We have a lot of affirmations that we can provide you to support you if this is new to you. If it's not new to you, maybe you need to revisit it. But generally speaking, with affirmations, it's all about I am, I choose, I deserve. So it's you making it very clear that you're not trying to do that, or you would like to do that, or you should do that. It's that you have done it. You do think it. You understand it. It is who you are now. So really important that you understand how to write the affirmation. And affirmation is about repetition. So it's saying it over and over and over and over and over again until law of attraction occurs and you truly believe within that it's real. Okay, that's how you now feel, or that you now deserve it. Excuse me, or you have chosen it. Okay, all right. Next one of my favorites. Okay, gratitude. I'm actually just today, excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink of water. A little tickle in my throat. We are actually just today in the 5-day challenge I'm running at the moment. This is one of the tasks that we're working on today. And I just posted into the private group my things that I'm grateful for when it comes to money, okay, because we're working on money. So gratitude, what's it's all about? It's really about, and it can be 3 things, 5 things, 10 things. It doesn't really matter about how many, but you're cultivating an attitude of gratitude, shifting towards what you currently have. Now, this is a very important part to gratitude writing. I think it's missed a lot. It's identifying what you're currently in the now, what you're grateful for, and then asking for more of it. So in the future, now you're ready to receive more of it, expansion of it. You're going to elevate around it, whatever it is that you're calling in. So, for example, I'm truly grateful for the clients, the women that have invested in working with me, and I'm now ready to take on more. You could be very specific and you could say, I'm very grateful for the 20 women that I'm working with now. I'm ready to receive another 20 by even a date. Okay, so you could be very specific about your gratitude writing, or you could just let it be very flowy. You're identifying what you feel blessed about, what you're truly grateful for. You're really honoring the things that you currently have, very important, and then you're asking for more of it. Okay, hope that makes sense. Again, gratitude writing is a practice. It can't be done, it's like if you're low on magnesium and you're really training hard, you don't have magnesium just before you go out and do your big hike or whatever it is that day, and that's it. It's got to be done consistently to have that well-being effect. It's the same with gratitude writing. It's got to be done on a daily basis, okay, in my opinion. All right, let's have a look at the next one, visualizing your desired abundant life. Now, this is what we did yesterday, and we are still doing, even in our challenge at the moment. It's big part of manifestation is really creating the picture that you're wanting to be in. So the life that you want to be in. So when you set your goals and when you've shifted your mindset, when you've done a lot of that work around affirmations and gratitude work, we're really now having a look at what that picture looks like, what your picture looks like. And you're stepping into it. So you're becoming associated with your new reality rather than having that disconnection from it. You're stepping in there and you're looking around. Who's there with you? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you wearing? What do you hear? What do you smell? Is there a taste? Is there an emotion? There really needs to be an emotion. So what are you feeling? So again, there's lots of techniques you can do to help with visualization because this is not easy for a lot of people, okay? So a lot of people do find it quite difficult to see that future place, to see them in the future and see what's around them, feel what's there. So we can work on helping you and supporting you in that regard. There's lots of breath work. There's lots of, ways to calm your mind and your body to open up that third eye, to start seeing that picture and learn how to step into that picture so then you can start seeing these things around you. But visualization is incredibly important when it comes to manifestation. And one of the other techniques that you can use is a vision board. So, it doesn't have to be hard work manually. So, if you're moving away from, I've got one behind me, you can probably see it behind here. I do have my canvas type vision boards, but I also do them digitally on Canva or whatever platform that you use. It's fun. You can be really interactive with it. So you can have music, you can move your images around. So it's exactly the same, I guess, on when you can feel and you can touch your vision board. You can create that feeling digitally. So things like that, aids like that. And again, vision boards, you may think that's kind of old school, but it's not. It's all a part of the process of law of attraction. And it's going to assist you in manifesting this dream life, this situation, whether it be money, relationship, love, whatever it might be, you're focusing in on the life that you desire. All right. So then we have set clear and empowering goals. Again, goal setting is critical in anything that we do, particularly where you're needing to be very clear. So you need to have specific detail about what it is that you're calling in. So the three areas that I work in within manifestation with clients and all my events are around wealth, health, and limitless self. So any category, any area of your life, this can be applied to, but it's very important that you do set specific goals. So there's lots of detail about it, and you commit to that goal. So your commitment is your inspired action. So what are you going to do to create that goal? So how are you going to get there? How are you going to achieve? What are all the steps? Again, this can be really difficult for a lot of people. Some people are, long goal vision, and other people are short goal vision. Some people can just not worry about all the detail and just get to the end result, where others need it all stepped out. So this is a skill set, and there are lots of strategies and tips and ways to do this. Reach out. It's very much an area that I work on with my clients, is around goal setting and how to achieve your goals, how to set in, actions, inspired actions, how to create time, how to be productive and prioritize your life. Okay. But goal setting and being very clear, having that clarity around what that looks like, which is specific detail, is the key. All right. Now, cultivate a positive mindset. We hear this all the time, right? Practice positive self talk, surround yourself with positivity. These two things, seriously, are very, very, very important. So, our last day in the 5-day challenge is around surrounding yourself with positivity. So, your energy and who you choose to be around, the energy that you choose to be around, because we are energy, will create your current life, your now. Okay, so if you are choosing to surround yourself with negative people, create more negative thoughts and self-talk in your own mind, empower that by then receiving other people's inner monologue, negative monologue, that's your choice. We all, though, have the choice to create a positive self-talk monologue, and there's ways that you can do that, and certainly to surround yourself around positive people, people that inspire you, people that are optimistic, people that want to change, want to grow, want to live courageously. Okay, so it's very important that you're thinking about your inner monologue, but then who you're surrounding yourself with. Okay, all right, and then we have where we touched on before around this taking inspired action. So, taking inspired action is even more than just doing actions, like doing the action. So when I talk about living in purpose or living with purpose, my motto, I should say, and my kind of structure that I live under, and I do try and work with my clients in this way of thinking, is really 95% of your life, your time should be moving forward, stepping forward, taking action, making decisions, all that sort of thing. 5% of the time should be just mulling over it, preparing, doing what you've got to, planning, doing all you've got to do around that sort of, and that's important. That 5% is critical, don't get me wrong. But I think a lot of the time we allow ourselves to fall very heavily into the 5%, and perhaps that's flipped. So a lot of the time, if we're very stuck or we don't feel like anything's happening for us, we're not manifesting our abundance. For example, we're thinking about it, but we're not doing the things that we need to do in order to create or manifest abundance. We're just thinking about it. We're wanting it. We're yearning for it, but we're not doing what we need to do. We're not taking inspired action. So taking inspired action, in my opinion, is living your life 95/5, 95% doing, 5% planning, and that you've agreed to walk halfway to meet the universe or whoever it is that calls you in, that you've walked halfway to meet them, and because you're doing the work, you're prepared to do the work, and therefore she's more likely to give you what you want to receive. Okay, rather than sort of sitting back and waiting it to land on your lap, because unfortunately, guys, that doesn't happen very often. Yeah. All right. Practice abundance mentality. So this is around feeling and understanding that abundance is not a finite resource. Like, you don't have to. It's not necessarily just hard work and unreachable or untouchable to you. It's only for the blessed, or it's only for, whatever story you've told yourself. Creating a real mentality around practicing abundance, giving yourself permission to receive it, being intentional when you receive it, like that mentality, that place, that it's like an athlete or anything, they have this particular mentality or a star that they've told themselves that that's who they are, that's what they're going to become. Non-negotiable. You've got to try and do that with abundance. So with your abundance mindset, you've got to create an abundant mentality, okay, and practice it. Practice it. All right, release attachment to outcomes. So this is a big one, yeah? So while it's important to set goals and intentions, avoid becoming overly attached to specific outcomes. Trust in the process and have faith that the universe will bring you what is in alignment with your highest good. So surrender and let go. Now, this is an area that I love working on with my clients, because the power that you can feel, that you truly can feel when you go into this place of detaching or obsessing over the outcome and not letting go of what you need to let go, is extraordinary when you actually do this work. Okay. So when you learn ways of how to really truly let go of what you need to let go of, because uncertainty is really empowerment, isn't it? It's if you embrace uncertainty, you're going to be spending a lot more time where you need to be spending time, which is actually doing the things you need to do to create what you want, rather than fixated about whether or not it's going to happen and what's going to happen when it happens. Okay. So, don't stress. I even had this conversation in my group call this morning with my clients. Don't stay in that place where you're labored and you're overwhelming yourself and overthinking all the things that you've got to do. Rather than doing that, take your mindset and take your thoughts and take your energy to the outcome and what that's going to feel when you actually achieve it. So I do this reflection work often, and in my breath work sometimes when I'm helping my clients to be able to do this process, I get them running a race and I get them feeling what it feels like when they're going to win that race just before they run through that ribbon. That feeling of, wow, I've done it. Oh my God, I'm a winner. I'm achieved. So it's going there to that emotion, not all the training that you have to do, not all the other stuff that you've got to do leading up to that moment, All right. So releasing attachment to the outcomes, really, really important. Practice abundance in all areas of your life. Really, really important too. So generosity, gratitude work, everything that you do in abundance. Again, give that gratitude, let it flow over to all areas of your life, because abundance to you, what feeling rich to you, what is that richness that you want to feel? What does that look like for you? And how will that feel when it's trickled over to the other parts of your life? All right. So let it be part of who you are, not just sort of putting it in its own separate box. Yeah, that's what this section means. Continuously learn and grow. It's an ongoing process, guys. Ongoing in a way that it never ends. And I say that with love. Like, I don't want you to be going, oh my God, it never ends. Because when you actually do see how this works, the magic of how this works, how you have this magic, you'll only want more of it. And the more that you kind of celebrate your ability to live in abundance and manifest your own abundance, the more non-negotiable it becomes. So it's an ongoing process. You can't just do a 5-day challenge, or you can't just, spend a little bit of time looking into this. In my opinion, it needs to be in your essence. It needs to be a part of you, and it needs to be an ongoing process, because you're evolving, you're learning, you're wanting more, you're creating more courage, whatever it might be. So you want to seek more in life. You've got to keep working through that. You've got to keep doing the practices, so then you will receive that. All right. So I hope that all makes sense. It's a beautiful document. There's lots of ways of reaching out and working with me on some of these as well, or all of them, whatever you choose. It is an area that I truly love. It's a big part of what I do in all of my programs, and particularly in the support that I offer my clients, and in a lot of the events that I run as well. So reach out if you haven't got this document, Manifesting Abundance. Just in the comments below, make sure that you raise your hands, or you say, need that, I want it, I want it, I want it, and we'll reach out and get it to you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for, allowing a new way of maybe thinking about this, or if you're exploring it and it's new, congratulations to you. If you're becoming a manifesting master, I'm celebrating you as well. Welcome to the club. All right, I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.